Hello, welcome to the Social Geography class. And I am your teacher, Rashid Faridi, from the Department of Geography, AMU Aligarh. Today we will start the topic Social Issues in India. There are many social issues in India: poverty, corruption, communalism, illiteracy, inflation, violence against women, pollution, hygiene, and shaming. We will today first take poverty. We have to consider what poverty is. We have to define. So, what poverty is? A person is called poor when he is unable to fulfill his basic needs like clothing, food, shelter, hospitalization, and education. If in his income or her income he cannot fulfill these needs, then he is considered poor. And it is said that in India, 80% people are poor. So we are not going for the data, but we will define where the poverty resides. Poverty can be of many types. We can classify it on the basis of settlements. You can understand that there is rural poverty and urban poverty. Rural and urban. There is rural poverty and urban poverty. These are different from each other. And one classification of poverty is absolute poverty and relative poverty. Absolute poverty is in which the person is unable to fulfill these five basic needs: shelter, food, clothing, hospitalization, and education. He cannot afford a proper shelter. He cannot afford proper clothing. He cannot afford basic foods. He cannot afford education for his children. And he cannot afford hospitalization, a proper hospitalization when he or his family members are sick. So, that is absolute poverty. We can be poor if we compare our income to others. That is called relative poverty. So these are the kinds of poverty. You can write it down and you can classify, and you can answer your question on the basis of this. Now we will discuss what we can do to remove our poverty. First thing is, we should have a proper job, a proper education, so that we can find a proper job. When we found a proper job, if you read a book, Richest Man is Babylon, I was reading it on the other day. It says that you have to save at least 10% of your income in savings, and when your coffers grow, you have to invest these savings. So saving is the key to fight poverty. And another trick to ward off the poverty is to remove our vices, to remove our extravagance. We will discuss it further and then expert.